Throughout human history, stories of the ocean parting have been relegated to the realm of myth and ancient scripture. We have all heard the tale of Moses splitting the Red Sea, a divine miracle meant to save a fleeing people. But what if I told you that this myth is a reality? Welcome back to Global Curios Entertainment. Today, we travel to the southern coast of South Korea, to the mysterious island of Jindo. Here, twice a year, the impossible happens. The deep, unforgiving ocean splits in two, revealing a hidden, winding pathway nearly 3 kilometers long, connecting Jindo to the smaller neighboring island of Modo. But before we explore the science of this geographical anomaly, we must look into the past. For centuries, the locals did not see this as a natural event. To them, it was a miracle born of desperation and deep sorrow. According to ancient Korean legend, the island of Jindo was once overrun by bloodthirsty tigers. The situation became so dire that the villagers had no choice but to abandon their homes and flee to the safety of Modo Island. In the chaos of the escape, one person was left behind, an elderly woman named Grandma Bbong. Isolated, terrified, and separated from her family, Grandma Bbong climbed to the highest cliff overlooking the ocean. Every day and every night, she prayed to the Dragon King of the sea, begging him for a way to reunite with her loved ones. Her prayers echoed over the crashing waves, a heartbreaking plea of a mother's love. Then, one night, the Dragon King appeared to her in a dream. He told her, "Tomorrow, I will send a rainbow across the sea. You may cross it and find your family." When the sun rose, Grandma Bbong stood at the shore. Before her very eyes, the ocean waters began to recede, tearing apart to reveal a dry, sandy path spanning the abyss. She walked across the ocean floor. Though she tragically passed away from exhaustion in her family's arms just as she reached the other side, her final words were of gratitude. Today, a statue of Grandma Bbong and a tiger stands on the shores of Jindo, gazing out at the sea. It is a monument to the power of hope. But the question remains, what forces are truly powerful enough to tear the ocean apart? To understand the Moses miracle of Jindo, we must leave the realm of mythology and look up into the cosmos. The secret of this dividing sea does not originate on Earth, but rather hundreds of thousands of kilometers away, in the delicate gravitational dance between the Earth, the Moon, and the Sun. What happens at Jindo is a scientific phenomenon known as a tidal harmonic. It is a localized extreme low tide, but on a scale so massive it defies belief. The gravitational pull of the Moon dictates our ocean's tides. However, during the spring and early summer months, a rare alignment occurs. The Sun, the Earth, and the Moon align in such a precise trajectory that their combined gravitational forces pull the ocean's water away from the Jindo coast with immense, invisible power. But gravity alone is not enough to create a road. The true secret lies beneath the waves. Beneath the dark waters between Jindo and Modo lies an underwater ridge, a natural bridge made of accumulated pebbles, sand, and sediment, built up over millennia by the unique ocean currents of the Yellow Sea. For most of the year, this ridge is completely submerged, hidden beneath meters of crushing ocean water. But when that extreme low tide hits, the water level drops just enough to expose this 40-meter-wide, 2.9-kilometer-long ridge. It emerges from the depths like a rising submarine. It is a masterpiece of geological engineering, crafted by nature. The timing, the geography, and the celestial alignment must be absolutely perfect. If the ridge were just a few inches lower, or the gravitational pull slightly weaker, the Jindo sea parting would remain a secret forever hidden in the deep. The Jindo sea parting is not a permanent fixture. It is a fleeting, ephemeral bridge that demands respect. When the ocean splits, it grants humanity a very narrow window, only 40 to 60 minutes, before the waters violently return to reclaim their territory. Today, this incredible event is celebrated through the Jindo Miracle Sea Road Festival. Hundreds of thousands of travelers from all corners of the globe gather on the shoreline, waiting for the water to part. When the path emerges, a sea of humans replaces the sea of water. Wearing bright orange rubber boots, people step onto the ocean floor. Walking this path is an otherworldly experience. You're stepping on ground that, just hours ago, was the domain of deep-sea creatures. As the crowd makes the perilous 2.9-kilometer trek to Modo Island, the exposed ocean floor reveals its treasures. Crabs scurry across the wet sand, abalones cling to the rocks, and octopus hide in small remaining pools of water. Locals quickly harvest these fresh sea delicacies, a gift for the receding tide. But the clock is ticking. As the 60-minute mark approaches, the ocean begins its inevitable return. The water rushes back from both sides, violently crashing and swallowing the path whole. Sirens blare, warning everyone to reach higher ground. Within minutes, the bridge disappears, erased entirely as if it never existed. The two islands are separated once again by the deep, impassable sea. The Jindo sea parting is a humbling reminder of our place on this planet. We cannot control the tides, nor can we stop the ocean from reclaiming what is hers. We can only marvel at the brief moments when nature allows us to witness her most guarded secrets. Would you dare to cross the ocean floor before it disappears? Let us know in the comments below. If you were mesmerized by this natural miracle, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for Global Curios and Entertainment. We will continue to bring you the most astonishing, untold stories from around our incredible world. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive.